Hey guys, it's Luke from Rebel Reviews. I am here today to provide another review. This time it is for a remote dog trainer. It looks like this. This is the Gutupet 600-yard range rechargeable and waterproof electric collar with shock, beep, and vibration for dogs over 10 pounds. So I got this the other day. I've actually tested out a couple of these, and I kind of wanted to provide the review and some feedback on this one. I've actually tried two in the past. One was a really cheap one that did not do well in the water, that was supposed to be waterproof. Another one is the more expensive one. That is the one that does work well, but this is kind of a good middle ground. So let me start out by saying that it comes with, of course, the collar itself and I guess this is a plastic, it feels like a plastic or a rubber gloss collar. And then it comes with a Gutupet remote pet trainer, and of course the charger. It does come with a couple of different prongs here for more of a short-haired dogs, long-haired dogs, whatever. I'm using the longer ones. So a couple of things that I wanted to point out that I liked. One is that it has the double prong at the end for charging both the collar and the remote at the same time. That's a nice feature that a lot of these collars don't have. The PetSmart collar that I have does actually, not PetSmart, I'm sorry, the PetSafe collar that I have does have this, but the one I bought that was cheaper didn't. So this is a feature that you see in more of the high end, which makes it really nice for charging. Then I also noticed this leash, or whatever you want to call this lanyard, is a lot longer than the ones that I've seen with other manufacturers, which is nice if you want to wear it around your neck because it will actually be long enough. And if you want to put it around your hand, it's a little long, but you can double up or triple up depending on how big your hand is, and wear it around your hand like you normally would. One thing I thought it was lacking is that is a clip. So I've seen the other ones have a little belt clip on the back, so you can just hook it to your belt. This one doesn't have that, but it's not that big of a deal to me. It does have a couple of buttons on the front, as you see here. So let me go ahead and get into how it works. So to turn it on, you press and hold this button on the collar here, and you'll hear it beep. So that was about, what, 10 seconds or so? So that's how you turn it on. Then you also have to turn this remote on. And other remotes that I've worked with, you didn't have to turn on, but what would happen is that it would automatically go off and actually reduce your battery time because it was waiting to see if you were going to use it again. So it's kind of a nice feature depending on if you value the time that it takes to charge. I don't know. But with this one, you just turn it off when you're through with it, and there's no waiting for it to actually go off. But if you're the forgetful type where you won't forget, you won't remember to turn this one off, then it would be nice to have an auto off feature on here. But anyway, so you press this button here, the power button, and you'll see that it comes on there. You can adjust the level of vibration, sound, or shock here, which is nice. You'll see it goes all the way up to 10 and goes all the way down to, I think, 1. Yeah. This actually does support multiple dogs. I believe it's for 3 dogs. Yep, so you'll see here you have A, B, and C. So if you do have 3 dogs, you can use the same remote for all 3. It does, like I said, it does have a beep, which is nice, then a vibration, and you'll see here, you can hear it too, the vibration feature. When you press it once, it just vibrates once. If you press and hold it, it continues to pulsate. So that's kind of nice. Even the PetSafe collar that I have does not vibrate, so that's kind of a nice feature to have. That's a stimulation other than the shock or static, in case you want to do that instead of beeping or shocking or whatever. Excuse me. So that's some pretty cool features. Other things that I thought were nice is that it was a pretty long collar here. I went ahead and cut mine off for my dog's size. This is a little bit longer than the other ones I've tested out, so if you do have a larger dog, this would be good for that. Then let's see what else here. It does have a pretty good range at 600 yards. I think it may be a little bit more than that depending on the charge of your battery, but it is pretty waterproof. I've had my dog in the water a couple of times and I didn't have any problem with it at all. I actually found she's a little more responsive with this one, and I think it's because this is actually these prongs are a little longer, and so it's more apparent that she's wearing it. The other one that I've used has a little bit, I mean, maybe not much, but a little bit smaller prongs, and so she's still responsive to both, but it seems like she's a little bit more responsive to this one. Maybe it also is because it's new. So you charge here, and then on the remote you charge on the bottom there. And that's really all I can say about it. It's a good product. It's a good middle of the line. You know, you don't have to spend as much money on one of the PetSafe remotes, and you can get a good quality remote and collar for probably about half the price, depending on what they're going for now. So I would definitely recommend this. It's a nice overall collar. So try it out.